Okay, we are going to get started. I want to welcome everyone. Let folks know that closed captioning is available. It is one of the buttons at the bottom of your screen. You should be able to access that if you need closed captioning. My name is Adam Pearl, and I am president and CEO of ArtPride New Jersey. I am a white male in my early 40s with short brown hair, light brown eyes. Today I'm wearing a blue collared shirt, and I'm in my home office in Bridgewater. I appreciate everyone showing up this morning and being with us as these are the last few days of summer. We appreciate your time on this beautiful Friday morning, and we promise to give you some important information, give it to you quickly, and get you on your way for the rest of the day. I do want to let you know that as we do with all of our webinars, this webinar is being recorded, and the team will be working to put it up on the website, usually up there later today, as long as we don't encounter too many technical issues. But if you need to review something on the webinar, or you want to share with a colleague, or you know someone that isn't able to attend today, by all means, please share the link. You can find those webinars on ArtPride's website. Want to encourage you as we go through the information today to pay attention to some of the features on the bottom of your Zoom interface. For questions, if you have questions along the way, please feel free to put them in the Q&A feature, and we'll do our best to answer them either live or type back to you if it's something that makes sense that way. And then also, please keep an eye on the chat feature. From time to time, we might drop some links in there for you to see as we discuss some of these topics. And with that, we're going to get started. We're very lucky to have a big section of the ArtPride team with us today, and I'm going to start by introducing Vince Hall. Here he comes. Vince Hall is our Advocacy and Community Engagement Manager. And hopefully, Vince, your intro didn't get garbled up there. I got like a message that my internet connection was a little funky.
No, we're good. I'll take it away.
Thank you, Vince.
My name is Vince Hall. I'm the Advocacy and Community Engagement Manager for ArtPride New Jersey. I'm a young Black male with dark hair and a beard. I'm wearing also a light blue shirt, and I'm behind a white wall with paintings on it. So today I just want to quickly go over S-2800. It's a bill for $70 million of American Rescue Plan funds that are still available. S-2800 and its sister bill A4233 were introduced in June, and they appropriate $70 million in funds that will go to the EDA to support arts and culture organizations, including for-profit businesses and nonprofit organizations that were negatively impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. Under the bill, the EDA, in consultation with the New Jersey State Council on the Arts, would award $50 million in grants to support the financial recovery, resilience, and the growth of our qualifying arts and culture organizations. 10 million of that in grants would be dedicated to arts education organizations to provide programming and services for public schools and after-school programs. These grants will be used to offset any revenue losses that occurred as a direct result of the pandemic, or provide the cash revenues necessary to ensure continued operations in the event of future pandemic-related shutdowns. We are asking for you to support this bill by going to our Act Now page and sending an email. We already have it pre-populated for you. So once you add in your address, you're able to see the different legislators that you'll be contacting. So you can just go ahead to the Act Now page, and that's one way that you and others can go ahead and support this. Next, we want to talk about the Creative Aging Initiative applications that are now open from September, starting at September 29th, the deadline is. The Creative Aging Initiative grants provide $10,000 to eligible arts organizations, libraries, veterans homes, and senior and community centers to cover the costs for 2 8-day residencies, excuse me. For New Jersey seniors and aging adults. The residency is defined as an arts-based learning experience that directly impacts the same audiences for multiple sessions. Residencies can take place in any art form, visual, performing, or literary arts. Creative aging programs should be offered without charge to the organizations. Eligible information is in their guidelines, which we will have in the slides later on today. The next is the New Jersey Council for Humanities. They have upcoming grants. They have the action and the income, excuse me, sorry for my words today. The action and incubation grants. Organizations can apply for either grant during each round, but you must only choose one. You can't do both. The letter of intent for this first round has already started and will go to the end of the month with an application deadline of October 18th. The second round has a similar schedule starting in March 1st with an application deadline of April 18th. And like I said, you can't do both, and they're approved on a rolling basis, so make sure that you submit as early as you can. Municipalities can receive grants up to $50,000 to plan for redevelopment and public areas. The projects also demonstrate a strong connection to the state's development objectives, creating or catalyzing a new business sector or target industry, driving economic growth and equity, creating an innovative use of an asset, expanding access to public transportation or public services, attracting employers and a diverse, talented workforce, expanding entrepreneurial opportunities and support for local businesses, improving land use efficiently and sustainably. And the applications are now open until October 24th. Applications will be scored on an asset impact, community engagement, or previous experience factors. And a complete list and scoring criteria is on the slide, which I said will be available later today. And with that, I want to turn it over to Tanisha Ford, our marketing and communications manager, who recently joined us in June. Tanisha is responsible for the development and implementation of strategies to increase constituency engagement and is responsible for the awareness of ArtPride New Jersey's Discovery Arts brands. Before joining ArtPride, she was the director of a marketing and communications department for a nonprofit in Philadelphia, where she spearheaded the growth of increasing individual giving revenue and engaging during the early parts of the pandemic. And with that, I want to kick it over to Tanisha M. Ford. Thank you, Tanisha.
How about I learn to take the mute off? Hello. Thank you very much for that, Vince. Just kind of identify myself. I'm an African-American woman of a certain age with natural curly hair, and I'm wearing a black shirt with a gray cardigan. My background is white with the ArtPride logo. I'm here to talk to you today about the Jersey Arts Marketers Group and our upcoming webinar on September 22nd. That's 9/22/22 if you need a little something to lock that in. The Jersey Arts Marketers, JAM, is a regional group of marketing, public relations, and development professionals from New Jersey-based arts organizations. And we work together towards furthering the Jersey Arts program's statewide audience developmental goals. The theme or the messaging of the upcoming JAM is COVID-era customer data trends. Are we bouncing back? Are we recession ready? And that will be led by Eric Nelson from TRG Arts. It's a little bit about TRG Arts. They are an industry-leading consulting firm committed to building thriving arts and cultural organizations. And they've done a lot of research and data aggregation over the pandemic to be able to be a really great expert in this area. And we hope that you will be able to join us. He will share the latest data, such as which customer segments are returning and which ones are taking their time, as well as some case studies, examples around these topics, and there will be time for questions and conversations throughout. If you are not already a JAM member, it's really, really easy to become one. All you need to do is be a New Jersey-based arts organization with one of the following criteria: be a member of ArtPride New Jersey, be a direct grantee of New Jersey State Council on the Arts, be a member of New Jersey Theater Alliance. And if you have any questions about the upcoming webinar, or if there's anything that I just shared with you that you may want to follow up with me on, I will drop my email into the chat, but I'll tell it now, tford@ArtPride, New Jersey, artpridenj.org. And that is all I have to share about JAM. I will now introduce to you C. Stroud, our digital content manager, and she will talk to you about our upcoming fall guide program.
Hi, everybody. C. Stroud, digital content manager for ArtPride. I am a white woman in my 50s with shoulder length hair and a paisley-ish shirt, reddish glasses, and seated in front of a yellow wall with giant nautical charts behind me. Here at ArtPride, I'm the editor for jerseyarts.com content. So that's the articles, podcasts, and videos, and the seasonal campaigns, which are on jerseyarts.com. So part of ArtPride's audience development is these seasonal campaigns. We had done one for summer stages, and now we're doing a fall guide. There's the header art there in front of you. The fall guide is going to be published it's already running from September 7th to November 7th, 2 months. You need to submit your event for consideration on the fall guide. There's a link on the seasonal campaigns page of our ArtPride website, and I'll put these 3 links in the chat. So it's on the seasonal campaigns page. There's a link to the form in which you can submit the information, including the art. And then there'll be a link for the fall guide itself. Vince, can you go to the next slide? This is a screenshot of the landing page, which has changed a bit since. There's different events on there. So it shows 30 events at a time. So if you don't see yours yet, perhaps it hasn't come yet on the screen. And I had asked originally that people submit the art, as a rectangle, but with the major content in the center, because sometimes the template will present the art as a square, but I've decided here to present it however you gave it to me. I do think there's some recognition when patrons go back to the page, they remember, oh, it was a square, or it was a rectangle, it was red, it was pink, whatever. So you don't have to worry about that. So as you know, websites are passive. Here's our collection of fall events, but we're going to push it out. We push it out in the New and Now e-newsletter, which goes out weekly. Vince, can you go to the next slide? So it's the bottom right number here. It goes to 80,000 people. New and Now e-newsletter. Tanisha also pushes it out in our social media. There's 10,000 people on Facebook and Twitter. There's about 3K in Instagram. And then the website itself gets about, almost 10,000 visitors a month. That's about it. It's rolling. Send in your submissions and we'll get them posted. I'm going to now introduce Megan LeBou. She's the Membership and Development Manager for ArtPride.
Oh, thank you, C. Like C said, I am the Membership and Development Manager. I am a white woman in my mid-30s with shoulder-length blonde hair, black frame glasses, and a black shirt. I am in my home office in Burlington, and I'm sitting in front of a dark blue-green wall. So I work on our fundraising appeals. I'm your point of contact for organizational membership. So if you have questions about membership, billing, etc., I am your person. You can always reach out to me at mlobu@artpridenj.org. We can put that in the chat and in some of the follow-up email you'll get. Like Tanisha said, one of the ways you can become part of the JAM network is by becoming an ArtPride member. We are still offering free trial memberships to organizations that have never been ArtPride members before. We started doing that toward the beginning of the pandemic to welcome more and more organizations so we can kind of widen the tent and get a better sense of what is going on in our state and what kind of products and services we can provide you to serve you best. Some of the other memberships, besides being included in Discover Jersey Arts marketing and promotion efforts, are free posts to our job bank. So if you have job or volunteer opportunities that you're looking to fill, you can go to our job bank and just put in your organization name and you won't be charged the usual $50 fee. Thank you for advancing the slide, Vince. So we are going right through. We're doing this fast, so I won't hold us up much longer. I do want to mention our ArtPride annual meeting happens every fall. I'm very excited that Kim Barrios-Lynn, a New Jersey-based artist, writer, advocate, producer, will be our keynote speaker on November 1st. This is going to be a virtual meeting. We enjoyed seeing everyone in person at Thrive in June, but November, we figured virtual is the way to go. But we will hear from Kim. We will also do a recap of the impact that we've had, but really all of us have had over the last couple of years. We'll also include some performances and general updates. If you are part of an organization that is not currently a member or you know of any, please don't hesitate to reach out to me or go to the ArtPride website. Our Arts.org membership page has more information about the benefits. Our dues are based on a sliding scale, based on the your organization's budget. So dues could be anywhere from $100 from our, I don't want to say smallest organizations, but those with the smallest budgets up to $2,500 for your larger commercial arts organizations. And we do welcome nonprofit organizations and commercial arts organizations. So I hope we will see you on November 1st for our annual meeting. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me via email. We also have a membership at artpridenj.org that will get directed to me or whoever else is monitoring that email. And I think that's it for me, unless there are any questions. Let me give you more of your beautiful Friday morning back. But otherwise, I will kick it over to Adam.
Vince, was there another slide that we needed to show, or that was the last one?
That was the last one.
All right, so we're good, everybody. We wanted to keep it brief this morning, get you some information direct, and we'll, like we said, we'll let you on your way. And just to really encourage you to put this date, November 1st, on your calendar. This will be our next ArtPride wide webinar, but as Tanisha said, we have the JAM webinar coming up on the 22nd. And of course, you will continue to hear from us and our team, Anne-Marie Miller, who is on vacation this week, and Jim Atkinson, our Director of Programs and Services, who had a prior engagement this morning. We're all here and we're all working hard for all of you. So thanks for checking in with us. Oh, wait, did we get a question here? Oh, no, just John saying thank you. You're welcome, John. We appreciate you. All right, everyone, take care. Go enjoy this day. Get your work done and get outside. We appreciate all you. Stay well.